Hello, everyone. Um, this feels like a very quiet type of energy. Very quiet, very serene. Where you are right now is because of a turn of good fortune. And what I would think, even, is actually what I'm feeling is you've been questioning that a little bit. You've been questioning if this is a turn of good fortune, if whatever this thing is actually good. Whether this is a connection or this is an opportunity, something at your job. It feels very I think what you're practicing right now is a steadiness. You're practicing a steadiness. Seven of Cups, peace and serenity. Peace in serenity, right? Nine of Wands, patience. Patience. Being okay with waiting and sitting, right? Three of Wands, an inevitable progress, right? You're looking out towards that ship, you know? How I see this, like, visual here is this frog wants to be on the sea, and it's looking at this ship, and it's waiting. You know, it knows its opportunity will come, but for now, all it can do is look, right? All it can do is see what it wants, but it knows that it will get there. It has the confidence to. And then the Page of Cups here. A pause. You're moving towards putting effort into a balanced dynamic, right? You're moving towards being able to sit in stillness. You're moving towards being safe in stillness, even. You're getting rid of this idea. Maybe you're getting rid of ideas of what this looks like, right? Of what the Ten of Chalices really looks like. I think you're moving more into patience and understanding, and really, with the Hermit here, like, moving into yourself, right? And really understanding what you like about a dynamic, how you feel about a dynamic, instead of what you think it should look like, right? Instead of what you think it should look like, right? What you think your justice looks like, what you think your Ten of Cups looks like, right? What you think your ultimate fulfillment looks like. You're looking at this situation, right? And maybe in the past you have given to situations that weren't safe. You've given to things that didn't help you. Oh, I actually feel like pain immediately. So I feel like I'm right about that. You've given to things that weren't safe. You've waited for things to happen and they never did. You held out hope and nothing ever came, right? Or maybe the things that came just weren't how you envisioned them being, just weren't what you wanted, right? But what I'm seeing here is this is good fortune, right? This is genuinely a good thing for your journey, for what you need to do, for, I apologize, we're back. This is genuinely a good thing for your journey. This is genuinely a thing that's supposed to help you, that is going to be good for you, that is going to, it is justice for you. For, I would say, for all the times that you waited, and, you know, maybe, I'm hearing a lot about love, as I'm channeling here. So for a majority of you, that might be what it is. You waited for a person to come forward. You waited for a person to show up in the way that you needed. You waited for, you know, you gave and gave, and it just never quite was given back to you, at least from that person. This one's different. This one's different. And I think why it's different is because you've gone to this place where you check in with yourself. You've gone to this place where you're sitting strong in yourself. You wouldn't be able to do these 3 things, okay? You wouldn't be able to look at what you have and feel content with it and realize the beauty of what you already have. You wouldn't be able to wait in patience. You wouldn't be able to sit there and wait in stillness, amid a passionate storm. You wouldn't be able to sit there, and you wouldn't be able to look at what you want right on the horizon and know it will come to you eventually. You wouldn't be able to do these 3 things if you had not built strength within yourself. If you have not built a confidence in your own abilities, if you have not built a confidence that you can get through anything, right? And that you deserve the world, right? You wouldn't be able to do those 3 things if you hadn't built that. So I think what's happening now is you're being asked to let go of what you think this looks like. I'm just gonna go with love. You can apply it to your situation. You're letting go of what you think love should look like, right? You're letting go of what you think love should look like. And that's not getting rid of what you value, right? That's not getting rid of what you value in love. Maybe it's a timeline. Maybe you're getting rid of how fast things should move or how slow they should move, or it's really about getting rid of expectation, right? Likely, you will be giving in a balanced situation. You will be giving in a situation that is good for you. It will get there. It is your justice, and right now you're just, I think you're here. You're checking in with yourself, you're being still, you're making sure that you have everything that you need to complete this journey, right, with this person. Through this opportunity, you're pouring into yourself. You're pouring into yourself. You're going within. You're healing yourself. You're nurturing yourself, right? you realize that you have everything that you need within yourself. And right now, all you're being asked to let go of is expectation of what this love is supposed to look like. I saw 8:08, 8:08 p.m. Is the time it is right now. Well, it's 8:09 now, but when I looked up, it was 8:08. If that means something to you. Yeah, this is a good thing. This is a good thing for you and your journey, and it may not seem, I think with this Three of Wands, you see that it can become everything that you want. I think you really see that. You see the potential. You see that it can become everything that you want. But you have to sit in stillness. You have to see that it can become everything that you want, but realize that that isn't on your time, right? You have to be okay sitting within yourself, within the silence, within who you are, and be able to wait for it to all flow naturally, be able to, however fast or slow this is supposed to progress naturally between you and this other person, being asked to trust that, right? If this video is finding you, okay, it's saying whatever this is a turn of good fate. Okay, it's a turn of good fortune. It is okay to trust in this, whatever it is. Sit in yourself, be patient, use those skills that you've built for yourself, and you'll start seeing how good it really is for you. What I would recommend is sit with yourself and don't put anything into the situation, right? Look at the situation that's making you question, it's making you wonder, it's making you doubt. Look at it exactly what it is, right? Say only what you have seen, what you have heard, and what you have felt. Minus maybe that last part, because you're feeling doubt and fear. But look at the situation plainly. It might help to write it down, exactly what happened. And without adding anything to it from your past, from an expectation that you have, look at it for what it is and think about how that makes you feel. And if from that space there's something that you want to change, and the reason is because in this moment, minus the past and minus the future, it doesn't sit right with you, then figure out what to do with that. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this one here. You're doing amazing. You're doing great. I hope this helped you. I'll see you in the next one.